Hi. Hey everyone, my name is Emily and I reside in Canada. Welcome to my podcast, Everything That Glitters Isn't Gold. I am super excited to share what I've found with you all. Sorry, I'm reading this from a paper just this one time because I'm really nervous. So, I am new to making a podcast, so bear with me while I attempt to do this. It will be a few weeks still till I complete my first video. Let me know in the comments if I should attempt to do some shorts with some sneak peeks or anything like that. Also, please feel free to reach out if you have any questions, comments, or just wish to chat. Please keep it civil though in the comments. Most of what I talk about is all speculation. There is no proof yet. If I'm incorrect about something, though, please reach out. However, I'm only going to respond to civil comments. There is enough hate in the world. Let's keep it out of here. The props I use for my podcast I 3D printed, and I am more than happy to share the files, tips, what filament I used, etc. I'll link my That Alien page where I post everything I make, and I'm more than happy to share the files, all that stuff. Most of what I find is on Bamboo Lab anyway. Now, a question I am sure to get is, what is your podcast about? Well, a few years ago, I read a book about people going missing in the woods. And me being me, I needed answers. And most of which, there was no answers at the end of most of these stories, sadly. So I did what I usually do. I turned to Reddit. And then I fell down many rabbit holes. So there was one, though, that I just could not shake and take no answer for an answer. And that was of Frank and William McLeod and their untimely death in the Nahanni. And from there, I fell in love with the Nahanni Valley. Not just the folklore surrounding it, but the rich history, the mystery, and the beauty. And the lessons that it can teach us as well. So for the first bit of the series, I will focus on the Nahanni area, the Mackenzie Mountains, etc. Then I'm going to move on to probably a few months from now, Mount Shasta, the Superstition Mountains, because there's so much folklore about those two guys. It's crazy. So fun. I plan to tackle the Nahanni in a few parts because, well, there's so much information. Not only in relation to all the superstitions surrounding the disappearances and the deaths there, some of which are just so uncanny. It definitely makes you wonder. But the scientific mind in me needs answers. I'm not like, oh, okay, well, it was just that. No, I like answers. But, I guess it kind of stems from, growing up. My favorite show was The X-Files, and I loved that, Scully was scientifically analyzing everything, and then you have Mulder, who was always believing, no, there's more to it, I loved that. I still love that show. Never get sick of it. So, the first part will be geographical. Now, I know what you're thinking, man, that sounds boring, and I get it. I always found geography, especially history, really boring. However, the Nahanni ignited a spark in me that now burns strong. I ended up buying so many books and reading so many books on it. I've taken free courses on Coursera to learn more about all the history and everything as well. I will post links to everything, all the videos, books, links to, articles, everything. If you find a love for the Nahanni Valley like I have, I strongly encourage you to read a thesis by Carrie Abel from 1980. It's amazing. Amazing. Now, back to the geography. I swear what I talk about ties into the folklore, and perhaps just being good information to have should you find yourself there. However, don't go looking for gold. Keep your heads about you. And I'm sorry, Willie and Frank, if that was just too soon for that joke. Also, I will likely mispronounce everything, guys. English is my first language, and I'm terrible at it. My goodness, just... Anyway, before this turns into a massive rambling introduction, which it pretty much has, it's nice to meet you all, and I cannot wait to talk more in the future.